AEW. What a wonderful yet controversial company. So as you know, AEW has been around for about 5 years now, give or take. And over the time period of AEW's existence, there's been a lot of controversial scenarios. There's been a lot of high moments and reaching the top of the mountain, we'll say. And it all comes down to 2024. A time where AEW is in an interesting standoff point. Not like any wrestling company, they have things they have to work on, and there's things that they strive for in certain aspects. So today, we're not going to cover the things that they strive on, but we're going to cover the things they need to work on. Also, welcome back to the channel. I can't even believe I skimmed over that. Welcome back to the channel. So when I viewed the AEW product today, just yesterday, they had the Kenny Omega return, the amazing Willow and Sky Blue match. They're really doing something over there. They're really doing something. Now, props aside, there's certain things that have to be improved. Honestly, if we're starting off with number one on the list, I gotta say retire the FTW Championship. It's time, it could be a commemorative belt, and it's not more so that AEW has too many belts right now. Originally, when they had the two separate trio championships and things of that nature, it got a little bit chaotic, we'll say. The different shows, and when they had the mix of ROH and AEW, it got a little bit, it kind of devalued the sense of a championship. But I say have Hook win the for the world championship back, and then just retire it. Have Hook give it to his dad, and then look, man, that's it. It's time to move on to another championship belt. Secondly, introduce an on-screen authority figure. Now, of course, Tony Khan being the boss, he can play. No, he can't. No, it's just that Tony Khan's not believable as an on-screen authority figure, let alone an actual authority figure.
AEW Rampage, ladies and gentlemen, the Greek Freak.
With all due respect, and so you need somebody with that essence of strong will. You need somebody with that essence of won't take any BS, things to that nature. So Vince McMahon, even though he was the boss over in WWE, he had different people such as John Laurinaitis, hypothetically, and that's not the best example. Trust me. Back in WCW, you had it with Eric Bischoff and Vince. I don't even know if I want to give Vince Russo the credit, bro. That's not a good thing. But I believe that going forth, that would definitely help improve AEW to some degree. And finally, this is the major thing. This will transpire. This would help to elevate the company, separate it, and make it a sole, let's say, not reliant product on another company. I think you know where I'm going at with this.
Should be celebrated. AEW makes pro wrestling better. AEW makes pro wrestling more fun. And AEW is where the best wrestle.
I think the TV audience is ready to see this footage, so without further ado, let's roll the tape.
Pre-merger, there has not been a challenger brand that has gained as much market share as AEW in many years. We are like the Pepsi of pro wrestling, and we're up against a really evil juggernaut. WWE is our competitor. That's who we're facing. AEW, like the Pepsi of pro wrestling. WWE's like the Harvey Weinstein of pro wrestling. And I'm really proud of what we do down here.
The WWE references have to be limited. They have to be limited. Now, are they as horrible as they were previously when they were first starting off and all the way up until 2022? No. Everybody during that period, everybody who was getting released had something to say about WWE on the mic. Whether it was Miro, whether I don't even know if Christian Cage. I think he did. I think Christian Cage said something. Recently Ed said something, or Adam Copeland. But where I'm coming at with this whole entire thing is, yes, sometimes they may say something subliminal, sometimes they may not. But the references to WWE have to be limited. You're a startup company and you're still blossoming. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be viewed as the Reliant company, the little brother, let's say. AEW's content is great. The match quality is amazing. Except for the Young Bucks matches. I can't watch the Young Bucks, and I kind of can't watch Penta matches. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But the matches in general are wonderful. Same thing with ROH. When it comes to the storylines, they can be improved. As a bonus, you can even enhance the writing team a little bit more. Create a couple more in-depth storylines that can definitely be more, let's say, creative. you know? And while we're at it, I know I said that was the last one, but this is the bonus round, you know what I'm saying? Hire Tony Khan a direct PR team, specifically directly for this man. No more Twitter. Please, no more. Limit your Twitter interactions. I mean, limit his media appearances, or I don't even know what you can do at this point. I mean, but those are the changes that I would enact within AEW. I mean, overall, when you look at the content today, like I said, the matches are, for the majority, amazing. The Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson match, amazing. Swerve and Samoa Joe, pretty good. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? The presentation, like, I like what they did for Sting when they did package for the retirement, and then they brought in his sons. The presentation of that whole entire visual, oh my, chef's kiss the way they did that. It might be the most phenomenal retirement package. It might be the most phenomenal video package that they ever released, because that was, I mean, you got to give them props for that. And so that's where this video is going to conclude. You know what I'm saying? AEW, wonderful company. They've came a long way, you know, in the past 5 to 6 years. And right now, they're at a point where I don't really know if I should say they're stagnated. I feel like they're improving, but it's a slow increase. You know, it's like you got the chart, but it's like it's a slow but steady pace that they're increasing on. So, I mean, everybody loves competition. Everybody loves when wrestling is booming and just being talked about. I don't think there's anything else we got to say for the outro. So, y'all take care. Enjoy your day, your evening, your night, whenever you're watching it. And you know the rest. Share, like, you know how to do all that stuff. So, take care and peace out. Baby girl awesome, it ain't capping the slightest. She say I just be like a Midas. When we walk in the room, we the brightest. Different topics, but I'm steady vibing. In the mud, but I better stay striving. With the family, I'll always be thriving. Creepy steps, but I cannot quit climbing. Know your circle before.